Da, 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 da. Okay. Give me a second. Fuck. Give me a sec. Why am I getting all these notifications now? Get the fuck off my. Now! Stop! Stop notifying me about everything! Okay. Welcome to fucking One Shot. Uh, this is the game that I wanted to stream the other day. Uh, yeah, that's me. I'll say feature when you see this icon on the screen. Please do not close the game. Okay. Hundred and 12 sounds. All sounds loaded. Hello there. Thank you for installing this operating system. I know you were probably expecting a game, but apologies. I'm still setting things up here. In the meantime, why don't I show you how the system works? Alright? The cursor. Oh. Oh, fuck. Hide button to hide the window. Click the window on the taskbar to bring it back up again. Click the close button to close the window. Excellent work. Now you know how to navigate the interface. Just in time, too. There we go. Everything should be ready for you. I'll leave you to it then. Okay, hold on. Goodbye for now. Yeah. Read me. One Shot is a puzzle adventure game where you as the player must guide a lost child through a strange world utilizing items, characters, and the environment to progress. Oh god. Original soundtrack, custom graphics, usual gameplay features, permanent consequences. Okay. Instructions, access inventory, run. Disclaimer, some features and capabilities of One Shot are not typical of games in general. Do not be alarmed, it's all part of the game. However, if you are very paranoid and or sensitive to depictions of eyes or darkness, please proceed with caution. Policy on video streams and fanworks. As long as credit is given, video streams and fanworks are welcome and encouraged. Yeah, all credit to the developers. I don't know who the developers are, but yeah, no, I did not make this. My games. One Shot. Nothing. Wallpapers. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I like that too. I like that 3. Ew. Gross. Nah. This one's good. 8 of 24. You know what? Let's just go with this one because it's easier to see the icons. Customize. Ooh. Theme purple? There's other themes? There's not right now. Resolution. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's start. Cannot launch music box when one-shot is running. Settings. Full screen. Default walk. Colorblind mode. Control vibration. Screen tear effects. Chromatic aberration effects. Skip text. Okay. Examine, cancel, walk faster. Menu, inventory. Alright. Explore and interact with the environment and characters. Sometimes you may find an item. Once you've picked up an item, you may select it from your inventory. When the item is active, you can either combine it with other items in the inventory or use it at certain locations in order to progress. Closing the game window will save your progress. This game also saves after some key events. Okay. Hello? Input password. Well, I don't know the... well, let's just go with 1, 2, 3, 4. Access denied. Okay. You just woke up here. Dusty books. It's too dark to read in here. There's a TV remote in here. Go picks it up. Door's locked. Door's locked. Soft glowing light trickles through the window. Okay. Okay, well, why am I locked in this room? Oh. Input password. I don't know the password. Is there supposed to be like a... Oh, there we go. Oh, right. I have to press right trigger when I'm using this. Is there like a gallery? Oh, wake. Okay. Is there like a thing where it's like, it's gonna tell me the password on the browser? Themes? Purple. Read me. Okay. My games. One shot. Nothing. Supposed to be looking for a password. Okay, it's not in there. It's too dark to read. Okay, well, what do I do with the television remote? How do I... Notes. Inventory, examine, select, cancel. Okay. Closing the game window will save your progress. Oh! All the numbers except 6, 2, 7, and 3. Okay, so... bright colors. Oh, fuck. I forgot which colors they were. Okay, so the order is... blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. Blue, green, okay, blue, green, red, yellow. Okay, so it's 2, 6, 3, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7. Okay, I may have fucked up. What did I miss? 2, 3, 6, 7. Right? 2, 3, 6, 7. Oh, they changed the color. Okay. Okay, they changed the color pattern. Okay, so 6 is green, 2 is blue, 7 is yellow, red is 3. I am not gonna remember that. 6 is green, 2 is blue, 7 is yellow, 3 is red. Die! Fucking... Okay. I'm gonna look at it one more time. 2 is blue, green is 6, red is 3. 2, 6, 3, 7. Access granted. Oh God. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot. Great. Here's the sound of a door unlocking. A withered plant sits here, stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stare back at Nico. There's no water in the toilet. The tub won't run. Hello? Anyone? Okay. Dangerous looking spark. The wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used. Perhaps it could be lit. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Use the dry branch. Doesn't manage to light. Okay. Sink won't turn on. Just a table. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Nico takes it. Dips the branch in the alcohol. Wet branch. Okay. Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack in the floor. Nico digs it out. Basement key. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go down into the basement. Is that not the basement? Oh, that's the basement. I didn't like how the music switched. But we're going down. We're going down into this deep, dark hole. Why is it so dark? Oh, hey. That's the thing I needed for the door. Up top. that bitch up. Ugh. The flames are dim but comforting. Oh, hell yeah. What the? What's left of a computer terminal? Where the fuck am I? The robot, it no longer has power. What's left of a robot? Yeah, this game is gonna be great. I already love this. What's left of a robot? Okay. Okay, hold on. What's up here though? This is just back inside. Okay. What? Fast travel. You can quickly travel to the locations you have already visited in the fast travel option in the menu. You can open the menu with pause. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. Okay. Hold on. Let's, okay. To return to this world again, you need to relaunch the application. Yes. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Alright, I'm back. Did anything happen while I was gone? It's not like you could answer me. But, you know. Oh. Okay. Well, back to it. Nico feels uneasy. Hello? Hello? Just woke up in this world here. It's important that you allow Nico to sleep once in a while. The game will exit automatically and can be continued later. Don't be alarmed. Now is no time for rest. It's a broken off section of a railing. Nico takes it. The air here is unbreathable. Okay, then let's leave. Yeah, this I've seen a little bit of like what the game looked like beforehand, but I've never watched anybody play this, so I'm really excited to play this game. I should probably, you know what setting? Here, hold on. Where's my customize? Let's turn it down a bit. And this too. Alright. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to see where this game goes. Oh. That light bulb. You are here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Alright, allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It's really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we have been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about this world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off. Everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now. The Barrens. That tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what that tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Ooh. Can you tell me about it? I found it in the house I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun had atop that tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, the element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. Finite, sorry. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. Ah, but now that you are here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower.
That looks pretty far off.
Begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world will end in an instant.
Oh. Can you tell me about it? The computer? In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here will affect Nico, but I'm Nico. Are those messages meant for someone else?
If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to me. It's just his name.
Him?
That would be our god. If you are here, that means is here also. He will provide guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have.
Really? I haven't seen anyone though.
Have you not contacted him yet?
I don't think so.
Being the bringer of our sun, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with him. An ability that no one else possesses, certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus.
Alright. Hello? You? Are you there? That is not my name. Oh, well, what is your name then? We're just gonna go with my nickname. Nice to meet you, Dom. My name is Nico. I actually heard someone. He said their name is Dom, though. This is incredible.
It seems the recorded name was not correct. Updating database. Update complete. Do not be afraid to ask Dom for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all.
Can you tell me about going home? Oh, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mama a few hours ago, and now it feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home.
Your mission is to save our world, just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I am unable to help you beyond my programming. I am sorry.
Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now.
Excellent! I wish you luck.
Wait, whoa. Oh, it's alright, thank you.
In that case, I wish you safe travel.
See this weird glowy thing floating here? I wanted to pick it up, but my hand just went right through the whole thing. Maybe it's just it's like a hologram. I've seen that in a cartoon once. Wait, there's a note on it. Occasionally, you may find special artifacts such as these scattered throughout this world. As these artifacts do not physically exist in this world, Nico will be unable to make use of them. However, your powers extend beyond Nico, so why don't you try picking it up? You unlocked a new friend, Profit Bot. Profitbot is a nice and friendly robot that lives in the outskirts of the world, waiting for the Messiah. One day the Messiah showed up. That was a very good day for Profitbot. When the Messiah is not around, Profitbot likes to spend his time standing around waiting for the Messiah to come back. that's so fucked up. Alright, cool. A robot. It's beyond repair. Want to look around a little bit before I go in there. Oh well, whatever. Time to go in. Won't turn on. Dusty shelves. Dusty shelves. Self-charging solar battery model N87. 1-year warranty included. Simply place your self-charging battery in full daylight with the lens facing up. Charges in seconds. No external power is needed. Troubleshooting manual. If the battery fails to charge, check to see if the lens on the front side has not been dislodged during transport. One charge cycle will last about 10 days. If you notice decline in the charge cycle within the warranty period, please contact the manufacturer. This box looks interesting. I wish I had something to pry it open with. 1. A robot may not injure a living person or through inaction allow a person to become to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by people, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Map of the world. Okay, so I'm on the farthest ring. And I need to get inside to the inner rings. Cool. A robot without power. The use of a robot as our replacement head engineer seems unorthodox, especially the one responsible for last year's incident. I suppose they had to get her away from the city, but that doesn't make it easier to swallow for those of us who work here. I hope that man knows what he's doing. Management. Dusty shelves, dusty shelves, dusty shelves, dusty shelves. It's a faded poster. Reminder all workers. The rarest form of blue phosphor is found during the phosphor shrimp spawn period. If you observe a pond with a bubbled over surface, please contact management immediately. He will dispatch a harvest team ASAP. Dusty shelves. It's a faded poster. 5 new positions available at the mines. Housing and other provisions are included upon hiring. First come, first serve. Maybe the metal rod that won't fit around the cracks. We'll need to flatten it somehow. Okay. That seems like something I can pick up. We launch a new wallpaper outpost. You can change the desktop wallpaper in the... Oh, cool. I'm just gonna keep the mouse over here so I can... Page with faded ink. Able to provide power to all robots and machinery in the area via a large electromagnetic field. Maintenance efforts are quite high as expected. We have provided customized backup cells for the few most important robots. Their electromagnetic fields are much weaker and the signals are highly specific. In other words, these small cells can only charge one signal. The rest of the page is unreadable. There are a lot of small glowing shrimp swimming in the jar. Some sort of small machine. I wonder what it does. I can feel my hair standing up a little bit. Dusty shelves. Dusty shelves. That's a big machine. Doesn't seem to be doing anything though. There's a rectangle-shaped hole in the middle. Looks like something used to fit in there. Okay. So I have to find a way to flatten this bar so I can open up the box. Hello again. Sure. Go on then, ask away. So, what is this prophecy exactly? The prophet predicted that a savior will arrive from another land. The savior will wake up in a strange house, find the sun, and illuminate the world. Oh, what else did you foresee? What do you mean? What else did you see in the prophecy? Wait, you are the prophet, right? Good heavens, no! You called it my prophecy earlier. That just means it is built into my programming. What? Ah, my programming is what guides me. I'm a robot after all. I see. seem to have power. Robot seems to be okay, just doesn't have power. That doesn't look good. Oh, you want to crush the pipe in here? Oh, but I don't want to get too close. That was scary. Crowbar. Okay. Bar should open it. There's a little metal cube and some broken glass in here. Looks like it used to be a machine part. This is solar battery on the side. Nothing happened. I don't think we can do anything else here. It feels like we're on the right track, though. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's so empty here. That's why it's called the Barrens. Are there any people living in this area? Besides robots, I mean? I do not know. I was not built to wander. Not built to... So you just stand here? Must be boring. Do you these have friends? Robot friends? I cannot desire companionship. I have not been tamed. Not tamed? There was no time. I see. How tall is the tower? I can't seem to even see the top. I'm not allowed to answer. But how do I get up there? In time, Dom will know what to do. I see. Okay, so I need to find a way to get this battery powered. It has broken glass in it. The only thing I can think of is maybe the gas is something that powers it, but I doubt. Something in the air here. It hurts to breathe. Okay. It's not that. So there must be something I missed. Oh wait, I can fast travel. What am I doing? Where? What's what? What am I saying? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, hey. Blue theme. Oh no, this place is unbreathable. Yep. I saw it. The sun will not return, and the abyss is calling my name. I'm sorry, everyone, for choosing to leave before the darkness suffocates us all. Torn page with faded ink. With the mining operations going smoothly, materials are no longer our limiting factor. We will be able to build more resilient robots both in body and mind, especially the discovery of metal alloy 291 will likely allow the development of highly efficient circuitry. I've never seen such cool imagery. Robot, no power, just like the rest. Ooh. The light bulb. So are you the Messiah? That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller. Or at least someone that doesn't look like a kid. That's what you are, right? Some sort of cat. Nuh-uh. I'm a person. Got the eyes of a cat. A cat walks on 4 legs. Well, either way, a child like you being the Messiah just doesn't feel right. That robot back there says there's no mistake. I know. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you're better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. The world has been falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay, it's highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right? We haven't seen much of anything, actually. We can't really just leave. Oh, so you just got here? Then you must be headed towards the tower. Mm-hmm. It's where I'm supposed. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb or sun, isn't it? Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend, and the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe we'll send you back home after you complete your mission. Oh. Don't take my word for it, though. It's inside the tower. I don't know. Nobody's ever entered it before. At least nobody in history knows. Then who built it? Built? As far as anyone can tell, it's been there since the beginning of time. I know someone who wanted to study it before, but... Oh? He never told me if it went anywhere. Fuck me. Sorry, I'm very, very bad at talking today. Dear Silver, I heard the news about the mines. I'm sorry, I can't imagine what you're feeling. It's been 2 weeks. I know it must be hard, but maybe it's better that you came back. It's only a matter of time before the rowboats are recalled. At least let me know you got my message, okay? Kip. I wonder who Kip is. Something is poking out from the shelf. It's a screwdriver. You can take it if you want. It may help you. Are you sure? Yes, I have many. Thank you. Do you need further assistance? We're good, thanks. Shelf of weird tools and pieces of metal. It's a metal chess table covered in dust. I haven't played chess with anyone else for a very long time. Oh, not even with other robots? No. Nobody in the Barrens have that capacity in their programming. Nobody here is tamed, for that matter. A bed. It's made of metal. Doesn't look very comfortable. What did I get? A screwdriver. Wait! saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter it, it is my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, thanks. There's a little gadget on the ground. It looks kind of like a camera. What's left of the camera anyway? Probably even part of a robot at one point. Oh. Or not, I don't know. Do be careful in here. Ugh. You can see a faint yellow glow in the distance. Don't stand so close to the edge. Oh, sorry. Looks like even the entrance tunnel collapsed off. Without a vehicle, we can't proceed. Can we walk? I can. But for you, it's a safety violation. I won't allow it. What's ahead anyway? It's a huge network of underground mines, the source of this world's metal and non-fossil fuel. This is what propelled the world into the industrial age. So now it's lost forever? It's been for a while now. When the sun went out, the mines were the first to be abandoned amidst the initial panic. Even the robots have been all cleared out and repurposed. That makes sense. Though there was one that always insisted on going back. Oh? I hope he's okay. Safety violation. Oh. Ready to leave? Ready to leave? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay, so I have a camera now. Okay. Done. This pops right in. Empty battery. So now I have a battery. I have to fill it somehow. Although the poisonous gas is highly localized to the vent zones, Baron's workers were still recommended to wear gas masks. As more and more of the workforce got replaced by robots, we found ourselves with a surplus of abandoned gas masks. It seemed like a waste to get rid of them all, so we kept a few for emergencies. Okay. I need a gas mask. I need a gas mask so I can explore those fucking gas, like those fucking poisonous areas. Big machine. Looks like a press used to crush metal. Oh, we don't have to use this again. Just ahead. Yikes. Nothing yet. Oh, wait. Let's hope the charge battery does something. Whoa. I don't know if it was a good idea to use the sun on the... Oh, God. I am functional. Did you power the generator? I guess we did. Right down. I am functional. I can walk. I see you've made progress in this world, but that progress stops here. I believe you need a code to unlock a certain box. Well, the code no longer exists in this world. Yes. Good. Start looking. Dear message to you, and I'm afraid I must make it brief. I have left you a journal, part of which is written in a language that... Read it and you will know what to do. I have also... Look for a metal safe in the quarry to the east somewhere between the ocean and... Oh my god. Lookout point. The code you need is 650465. Yes. I have the... Looks like you need a code to open a certain box. What box? Yeah, I have the code. You know that there's a designated area for documents in your own machine. Some god you are. Look in the documents folder in your computer. I don't think I could have made it more clear. Yeah, I got it, but what am I supposed to do? You said a certain box. Ow. I just got shocked. Badge obtained. Shock. What the fuck? Chaotic evil. Extreme bartering. Ram whisper. Pancakes. Rite at Dawn, Secret Bookworm, Rebirth, One Shot, Return, Wallpaper Wizard, Color Coordinator, Social Butterfly, Thanks for Everything. Okay, well, it says there's a certain box I need to open? Oh my god, I accidentally... Oh, I pressed... Yes! It says there's a certain box somewhere that, Hello, small person. Not much bigger than I am. Welcome to Lookout Point. Below us is the old quarry. The head engineer lives a little more to the east. The entrance to the old mines is further to the east. I see. Sure. Okay, I like the purple. I like the purple a lot. Let's look at our new wallpaper. Outpost. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that. Mm-hmm. Help. Credits.txt. Oh, hey. Let's go through this once. Wow, a lot more people made this game than I thought. Holy shit. Me? Okay, well, I looked at the credits. Oh. Okay. Well, back to the game. What? Dom, are you still there? Yes. Ah, I'm awake. I had a dream just now. I saw. You did? Wow. I really thought I was back home. Well, the sun back in my home world isn't a light bulb. It's a big ball of fire in the sky. I don't think I would be able to hold it like I do with the sun from our world. From this world, or whatever. This isn't my world. Oh, your world, he said. Huh? This isn't the world I live in. Really? I guess not. If you're the god of this world, you wouldn't necessarily be in it. What's your homeworld called? Earth. Earth? Like the stuff on the ground? Wait, do you live underground? No. Neither do we. But shrews and field mice and stuff do. Does your world have a sun? Yes, it's also a ball of fire. Really? Wow. Can you hold it? That was a silly question, wasn't it? The sun in my home world is very bright. Warm, too. You saw, right? But it goes away sometimes at night. Everything gets dark, kind of like how this world is now. But it's okay because the sun always comes back the next day. That's good, don't you think? My world is like that, too. Ah. Do you sleep during the night? You go to sleep usually. But some people stay up and use computers. I don't have to explain what they are, do I? There's a bunch of them in this world. Anyway, we should probably get going. Okay?
I am functional. Was it you who fixed the generator?
Well, Dom helped me. But yeah.
Hello, nice to meet you. I am robot number 310. Would you like me to take you somewhere?
Are you okay?
I cannot move.
Oh, you're still really rusty.
That is true.
Hold on, Dom and I will find a way to help you. Okay. What did that letter say? Between... Look for a metal safe in the quarry to the east, somewhere between the ocean and the lookout point. Okay. Safety violation. Okay, so I'm looking for a safe. Full of 2 people. The glass is a bit foggy to see details, though. No, fuck. No, stop. Oh, I see the metal box. Metal safe. Seems like it's locked. 6-digit code. I don't remember seeing any 6-digit codes. Do you? Six. 5. Whoa, it worked. Wait, how'd you know the code? I still don't remember seeing one. I had some help. Really? From who? Don't worry about it. Okay. It's the safe, Nico. All right, let's see. I found a gas mask. Also, there's this weird looking book. Can't read it though. I thought I can't read or anything because I can. I just don't know what language this is. What is that? Hold on. Badges. No. Move it off screen. Okay, well, let's just go up top while we're here. I should be fine with this mask on. Just looking around for anything. What's this? nothing. Building here. We can just go fully around it. So let's see. Let's see what's inside. A pair of rubber gloves. They're a bit heavy. Let me talk to you. Hello, person. Welcome to the old chemical processing plant. Most of the equipment has already been relocated. Fuck off. Hello, person. The robot assembly and repair services have been discontinued at the Barrens. If you have further inquiry, please contact the head engineer. Seems to be a page ripped out of a book. Cannot overstate the importance of cleaning solvents in this environment. Here is a simple recipe using the alternative method discussed in the last chapter, utilizing the natural properties of blue phosphor. Reagents: acidic gas, blue phosphor, rare form. Instructions: in a well-ventilated area, direct the gas into your container of choice. Seal immediately. That's the end of the page. I think I kept this crowbar. What a workout. Holy shit. What's robots without power? I guess the generator can only do so much. This seems to be a page ripped out of a book. 2. Without breaking the seal, inject the liquid phosphor into the container. Shake vigorously to initiate the reaction. Use as soon as possible. Note, if elements begin to separate, further shaking is required. Also note, hand protection is critical after this step. The resulting acid is moderately stronger than common household cleaners. I don't know what half of these words mean. It's a good thing you're here. Cleaning sponge with a rough surface. Okay. I don't want to miss anything. That's my problem with this. Oh, hey, a page. There's something weird about the robots who get sent to work near the gas fields. They appear to accumulate rust at a much slower rate than the others. A few who work directly with gas harvesting look practically new. Is that a result of the atmosphere, or am I just seeing things? Where am I? Oh, okay. Hello, do you need any help? I'm good, thanks. Checking. Terminal does not respond. This is a problem. Some of the ink of this page is faded. Likely due to some sort of electrical or magnetic interference. I'm afraid this operation can no longer be sustained. If the servers continue to fail so much that maintenance cannot keep up the pace. Fortunately, it does not seem to be happening to the robots, at least not at a significant rate. Time will tell. All these terminals do not boot. I'm not sure what to do now. New wallpaper. Fuck me. Looks like they're evacuating the few tamed robots we have here. Makes sense. No point in keeping them in the Barrens if all the people are already gone. I wonder if the engineer is going to. Apparently, phase 1 of the evacuation ended prematurely. The big ship started malfunctioning only after a few round trips. They said it was due to something with squares. I'm not sure what they mean by that. Bummer. Looks like they won't be able to transfer most of these surplus robots to the city at this rate. We worked so hard on those. But I suppose the rowboats are busy enough with transporting people as is. I think it's going to be our turn soon.
That's a tiny ship swimming in the star. It's looking a little dim.
I'm scared of ladders. I'm scared of ladders. Okay. Oh, wait, this is the same one. Picture of a robot. You know, I've never been around so many robots before. Or any robots at all. I mean, I see them in cartoons and stuff, but I've never seen one in person. They're pretty neat, don't you think? Hey, Nico, do a robot voice. What? Try talking like a robot. Beep boop. I'm a robot and I eat batteries instead of normal people food. That is not correct. Robots do not consume batteries in the same way people consume food. In fact, robots do not possess digestive systems. Some robots do not even have mouths. It made me look silly. Hello. Hi. What are you doing up there? I am stationed here. By yourself? Yes.
It's the same text. Okay.
Picture of a robot. What the fuck is this? Infirmary. Hello, organic person who is alive. The infirmary is up ahead. Hello, person of organic makeup. Welcome to the infirmary. Scanning for injuries. Scan complete. Injuries detected. None. Treatment required. None. You're good to go. Thanks. Box medical tools. Most of them are broken or rusted beyond use, but this plastic syringe seems to be okay. Hello, person. Are you seeking admission into the infirmary? No. No? Oh, carry on then. Hey, sweetie, 6 more weeks until you can come home. About time, huh? Gosh, I can't imagine living in that awful capsule wall dorm thing. But guess what? Soon you'll go to sleep in a real bed and eat real food again. Right back soon. Love, Mom. Aw. Looks like we're supposed to pack stuff for the evacuation starting today. I wish these books weren't so heavy. It's gonna be a pain to carry them onto the ship. But they're by the author. I can't just throw them away.
Oh, do you need any help? Oh, good, thanks.
Evacuation at such short notice. I can't believe this. First the son dies, now I'm out of a job. Some sort of mechanical drawing. A robot's beyond repair. Sad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go in this one? Yeah, I did. Okay. Time to leave. More gas mask stuff. This vent is on the ground. All the others are taller than me. Initially, the amount of noxious fumes emitted by the detonated natural gas vents caught our team off guard. Thank goodness the medical team reacted as quickly as they did. Despite its failure, that first expedition did bring up some interesting observations about the Barrens. We found that there's not one but two such vent zones, with fumes being pumped out at such high concentrations. It seems a miracle that the gas hasn't spread anywhere else. Our biologists concluded that the phosphor shrimp in the crater pools were actively consuming the gas. The shrimp in the ocean also prevent the gas from wafting off into the glen. If that's the case, then we owe a lot to these little guys. I fill the bottle with his gas. That ought to do it. Bottle of smoke. Okay. This pond sure looks different. Water looks like jelly. It's formed a bubble over the surface of the pond. So we're filling up the syringe. Guess it's kind of like a funnel, but the liquid might be a bit too thick to fit in the needle. It actually went in. Gross. The sky is dark. That it is. Do you know when the sun will be back up? We're working on it. Is there anything to the right? There is. It's a wallpaper. Cyan. Or no, it's a theme, sorry. Not a wallpaper. Is this just a dead end? This is just a dead end. Okay. Okay. I went through it all. Acidic gas, blue phosphor in rare form. In a well-ventilated area, direct the gas into your container of choice. Seal immediately. Okay. Without breaking the seal, inject the liquid phosphor into the container. Shake vigorously to initiate the reaction. Use as soon as possible. Fill the syringe with the bottle of smoke. So I should inject the liquid with the cork, right? It's like I'm a doctor. Oh, I should probably shake this too. Changed color. Bottle of acid. So what was this? Can oversee the importance of cleaning solvents in the environment. Here's a simple recipe using the alternative. So this is a cleans. But what can I clean with this? this acid that I got. Oh, he's rusty! Fast travel. Docks. Something I can use to wash the robot with. Oh, combined with the sponge. Guess you want me to pour this acid onto the sponge. Good thing I have these gloves. I hope this works. Alright, hold still.
I have no other choice.
There. How's that?
I can move again. Thank you. I'm able to fulfill my purpose again. Where would you like to go?
Can you take me to the tower?
Calculating. Closest destination to the tower is the Glen. Port number. My built-in navigation circuits are fried.
I'm gonna assume that's not good.
It is not good at all. Once again, I cannot follow my programming.
Huh? Is there anything I can do to help?
In the event of an error, you should speak with the head engineer. She will know what to do.
Is that lookout point? Excuse me again, miss. Found a robot who could take me towards the tower, but it's having some trouble, so it told me to talk to you.
Alright. What is the issue?
It said something about its navigation circuits being fried.
Just the navigation circuits.
Apparently. That one I fixed everything else, I think.
I have something that may help. Robots have the ability to trace material from their source locations. If you let the robot borrow this, then its backup tracking system should activate.
Very pretty necklace. What's it made of?
Amber found from the Glen.
What's the thing inside the amber?
The black clover?
It's a common plant in our world. Also, not sure if I can bear to part with this.
Programming says yes, but I still feel conflicted. Never mind. You need to finish your mission more than I need to keepsake here.
Oh, thank you. Before I go, is there anything I can do in return?
Actually, do you know how to play chess?
Yeah. Well, sorta. I played it with some other kids before.
Will you play a game with me?
I mean, I don't know the rules very well, but I guess it's the least I can do. You're really good at this.
Thank you. It was built into my code.
Ah, so what's it like being a robot and all? I've talked to other robots, and they all say something about programming and code and stuff. Even you did just now. It's a little hard to understand sometimes.
I know. Most of the robots here are not tamed.
Tamed?
Watch out.
There goes my bishop.
Taming is complicated.
Oh? How complicated exactly? There goes my other bishop.
I can't really explain what tamed robots are, but I'm one of them. All the other tamed robots have been moved to other regions. Exactly where, I don't know.
Oh? There goes my little horse.
Night.
Right. Oh, have you ever been to any other regions? I heard there's 2 more.
In the past, yes.
I still have the
data, the coordinates, the memories.
I don't know how much of that still
holds true.
The world may be a very different place now. Because the sun is gone?
No. I said this already, didn't I? The sun probably won't save the world.
Decaying started back before the sun went out.
The sun's sudden death was just the tipping point, and things went south really fast after that.
Oh. There's nothing I can do?
Check.
What? How did your queen get there?
The only thing you can do is complete your pilgrimage. In a way, you are only supposed to be a second chance for the people. Just like how the Barrens was only supposed to be a second chance for me. There's no guarantee that things will work out. But checkmate. Alright, guess I've kept you long enough. Thank you for listening. I hope you get home safely.
Thank you also. Silver.
Off you go. There's no reason for you to linger in the Barrens.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to... Okay. What I meant to do is go here. Friends. Silver, the Baron's head engineer, a rather morose robot living alone near the mines. It's her duty to oversee operations and maintenance of the world's industrial heart, where metals and resources are pulled from the Earth's clutches and rendered into usable goods. At least, that's how things used to be. Since the evacuation, only a few active robots remain under Silver's care, holding out on reserve power and waiting for the Messiah to appear. Cool. Oh, I didn't mean to fucking minimize. Damn it. I want to check out the mines because I feel like... Safety violation. Oh, guess I gotta go to the docks. Not sleepy anymore. Okay, just have to check.
Have you talked to the head engineer yet? She lives near the mine entrance. I would have given you the coordinates, but... Oh, this is Amber from the Glen. I can remember now. Activating tracking system. Setting course. Wait, this boat is over capacity. You'll need to leave behind some of your possessions.
Oh, well, I don't think I'll be needing this crowbar anymore. Or this gas mask and gloves.
That is acceptable. Onwards we go. Oh. Easy stop. The Glen.
Thank you.
There should be a village to the north, but that's all I can recall.
That's good to know.
Farewell. May your mission be a success.
Are you leaving?
Yes. I must return to my station.
But you'll be alone again.
It's okay. I have not been tamed.
Robot. Hold on. Fuck off. You just fucking look at my... Oh fuck. Wait. A little robot attached to a rowboat rusted in place by the ocean's mist. Once part of a fleet that transported small amounts of cargo and occasional passengers across the ocean between the Barrens and the Glen, that fleet has been largely disbanded since people fled the Barrens when the sun was extinguished. Only this bot remains, dutifully stationed in case there's ever need for one more trip to that distant shore. Oh wait, I should probably check out my wallpaper while I'm here. Because I got a new wallpaper. Ooh, I like it. Here we go. Oh my god, I haven't had much time to just like talk because there's just been a lot of dialogue, and that's great. Oh, that's just a path. The jar is full of fireflies. You. I'm catching fireflies for mommy. Alright. It's full of fish heads. Filled with small dried fish. These are filled with small dried fish. Few small fish are in the bottom of this jar. Nothing's biting. Feel bad for that guy. He's just stuck over there. Probably jump over here. What? Oh, I didn't mean to go down here, but Alula. Oh, no. I gotta think of something better. Lula, where did you go? Alula, where did you go? Alula, I think it's coming from southeast of here. I'm terrible with directions. Hey, you there? Have you seen a little girl? She's a little bit shorter than you, and wait, that's the sun. Are you our savior? Yeah? Oh, my stars. Sorry for my rudeness. Oh, that's alright. You looking for someone? My little sister, she's been gone for 3 days now. I've been looking all over, but what does she look like? I'm a little shorter than you. Long blue hair, 2 blue feathers on top of her head. I'm sorry, I haven't seen anyone like that. What was the last place you saw her? Back inside the ruins? She said she was headed towards the forest, so I'm waiting here now. I ran out of places to look. You from the village? No. I don't remember why, but our father left the village while we were still young. We've lived in the ruins ever since. Well, it's just Alula now. I can't lose her too. Robot. Water sample collection in progress. I should probably go and check out this building here.
There was a time where our people used to live in these ruins, but due to flooding, most of us have moved to less permanent settlements.
Flooding?
Aye, the land has gotten brittle. The glen used to be in one piece, you know. But now, it's just a bunch of islands that get smaller and smaller. Ah.
It's a bed. More like a mattress. Sort of fish populations near the village are thinning, so we fisher folk are making temporary shelter here. Makes sense. The deeper ruins have been abandoned for a while, though. But I do see some kids coming in and out of those. I think they actually live there. Hope those kids are safe. Da, 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 da. Even further down, huh? Hello, person. Welcome to the research station. Hello. Did Dr. Silverpoint send you? No, I'm with Dom. Oh, carry on then. Have a nice day. You too. Hello, person. Welcome to the research station. Hello. Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. Have a nice day. You too. How come you're red instead of green? Well, more of a purple than red. But your eyes and their stuff are red. I'm only here to pick up this week's moss samples. I will return to my station in the city soon. I see. I'm in charge of collecting the moss samples. Cool. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the glen. Ooh, Dom and I actually fixed one of these earlier. In that place across the ocean. Right, you guys already have power and all. I feel like if I touched that, I would take power, and every one of these phosphor trees are now being protected under the new laws. Please do not harvest them. I'm not. Phosphor tree growth rate has been reduced as of late. Beep boop water collection project resuming. Hello, living person. Hello, I have collected a duplicate water sample. Would you like it? My programming says that organic beings need water to survive, so I shall offer it to you. Oh, sure, we'll take it. Cube of water. Monitoring anomaly. What is that thing? An anomaly? Well, yeah, but... Ooh. Green. I'll return to my station in the city soon. I gotta go find this girl's sister. Doorway's full of vines.
Whoa. The sun, you're the Messiah. Are you on your way to the tower?
Uh-huh.
You can enter the refuge through this wall. You'll need to sign your name in this scroll first.
Alright. Do you have a pen?
No, I've lost mine. Perhaps you should look around the glen for another. Have you found something to write with?
Okay, well now I need a pen. Oh, what are these? Nothing. Hello, person. Please do not note that. Please do note that the ruins below are partially flooded. Oh, should we not be here? There is no immediate danger. Using this area as a dwelling is not recommended, however. Cube. Fucking floor cubes. Cluster of vines are blocking the way. Yep. Oh. Yellow. Yellow. Hello again, Dom. It seems I need to help you again. You will not be able to progress otherwise. This time, the information you need has fallen to the most easily accessible place on your machine.
Yes. You'll know what to do with it then.
Okay. Huh. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. But we'll figure it out. We'll get to a point where I need it. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. What the fuck is this path over here? Oh. Well, pathway is blocked by blocks. These vines appeared mere minutes ago. Really? I've been seeing a lot of them in doorways and stuff. I just assumed it was because this place was abandoned. A sign of distress. Huh? A living being is in need of help, but I cannot trace the source. Ah. Okay, well, let's go down. Let's go down to that fucking path then. Where am I going? Xavier, I can't believe it. You're real. Miss? You alright? No. We should get you to the village. Maybe they could... It's okay. It's okay. Too late for me. But the sun, I haven't seen it. I haven't felt it in so long. Xavier, if it's not too much trouble, can you lend me the sun for a while? It'll make you better? No, it will not save me. I just want to experience the sun one more time before I Oh, would it be too selfish of me to ask? Sure, give her the sun. Here. Warm. I've almost forgotten. It's so warm. That's good, right? The vines should be gone now. I'm not afraid anymore. Now I can go and get the vines, or I can go past the vines over here. The vines receded. Do you know what happened? I found this plant person. She was barely holding on. I gave her the sun for now, but she said it was too late for her. I understand. I need to report this to the city. I'm exploring this area. The flood can take away our farmlands, but it can't take away our fish. You know what that means. Fish! Let's talk to this girl over here first. Hey, you here to trade? Trade? Yeah, is there anything you want to get rid of? Make me an offer and I'll give you something in return. Do you have something like that? No. Crops have been growing poorly without the sun, and there's no telling how long our surpluses will last. Please, Savior, you have to hurry. I'll do my best.
Would you like to help me herd my rams? There's a great reward in store for you, I promise.
Sure. The south is a peninsula inhabited by the rams. They are all standing in unfortunate spots. You need to move them onto the darker moss. If you get stuck, ring a bell and they'll all return to their original positions. Good luck. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, I see what I'm doing.
You've provided a great service for all of the ram kind. In return, take this fine ram wool. Oh, thanks.
Kind of useless. Can I go into every single one of these houses? Oh my god. Daddy says the world is very sick, but Dom can make it better again. You Dom? Not really. I'm just the messiah they sent. I could dog with Dom though. Wow. What's that like? Really cool. You see Dom too? Nope. I can only hear their voice in my head. Oh fuck. Okay. Last week I saw more of those squares while out fishing.
I knew better than to get too close though. Squares? Squares, man. They're bad news.
Okay, I can't go in there. It's slowly being chipped away already, but it's still trying to stay alive, I think. Doesn't matter, one day the world will finally give up this fight. I just hope I'm not alive to see it. I'm bringing back the sun, though. That won't fix the root of the problem, just like the other lady said. But don't lose heart. Without the sun, the world will die much faster. At the very least. At the very least, I'm sure everyone would like to see the sun again. This is it, the last of our grain surpluses. And now we're dealing with the vermin problem. Maybe you can get cats. Not that I'm a cat, I mean. Cats does sound nice. Maybe I'll ask my cousin to find one in the city for me. He just moved there.
Wow, your eyes glow in the dark. Yeah, just like the sun.
Nothing in here. You're gonna get dizzy if you keep spinning around like that. I'm the tower, huh? Grandpa says the tower used to spin all the time, bringing sunlight to the world. I want to see it too. Well, I'm here now. I guess it'll only be a matter of time again. Most of the green moss covering our village has already lost its glow. If it wasn't for the thin strip left on the boundaries of the land, people could easily fall into the ocean. Without light, land and water becomes indistinguishable here. It's not ready yet, but would you like some stew? I'm not hungry, but thank you. It's the least I can offer the Savior. Don't be afraid to ask if you want more stew. If you want some stew. Okay. Well, now I can go down here. What? Wait, it was just a loop? Holy shit. Now I have the wool, and I can trade. I think I have something I'd like to trade. You'll take wool, right? What can this wool get me? Wool, huh? That'll get you this vial. Not sure what this is, actually. Some sort of fabric dye. Really? Alright then. That was if they wanted a better offer. Holy smokes. Forgot I was doing a trade with God for a second there. Okay. In that case, I'll also throw in this commemorative t-shirt. No? Oh well then, come back anytime. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I have something I'd like to trade. Take what, right? Uh-huh. Get you this fine vial of... But this is actually some sort of fabric dye. No! I wanted the t-shirt, god damn it! Fuck. Well, it's too late now. Okay, so I got a bottle of dye and a tube of water. I'm pissed. Oh, this is the... Two, three. One, two, three. Huh? Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. You saved me! Thank you! I was trapped in there for so long. Oh, are you Alula? You knew my name? Wow, the Messiah really does know everything. Actually, I just met your brother earlier. That was a guy. Oops. Alright. Gosh, Calamus must be so worried. Can you bring me to him? Wait a minute. How'd you know that I was the, Messiah? I don't have the sun with me. Your eyes. Huh? They remind me of the sun. Oh. That's why you're a Messiah, right? Well, a lot of people back in my home world have eyes like mine. Homeworld? Yeah, I'm actually from another world, you see. It's a place where the sun is in the sky and not in the tower. Do you like this world too? Yeah. Yay. Galamus keeps saying how this world is getting more dangerous by the minute. That's okay. You're here now. You can make everything better. Yeah. Hopefully I can get the sun back.
I'm not afraid anymore. Thank you.
Okay, so. Gotta get her back to her brother. I'm pissed I didn't get that fucking t-shirt, dude. I'm so upset. Need to get Lula to her brother first. Calamus, Alula, you're okay. Thank goodness. I was trapped inside this room and it was really scary. But then the Messiah saved me. Trapped? In the ruins? Yeah. There was that weird stuff in the door. You know, the floating squares we see next to the ocean sometimes. Stuff you told me to stay away from. What? Spread of the ruins now? This isn't good. Don't worry, I didn't touch it. I'm not hurt or anything. Still, if it gets any worse, we might have to find somewhere else to live. What is this square stuff exactly? Bad. Anything that touches them just sorta gets messed up. Whenever you hear people say the world's decaying, that's what they meant. Obviously, you should avoid them too. I will. Anyway, I can't thank you enough for rescuing my sister, Savior. Call me Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? Huh? Why would it be? I mean, I'm just a kid like you guys. Ah. And would you like to visit our house? Sure. Let's go. Oh shoot. Looks like we can't get past that block. Seriously? Yo! I'll be up ahead. I've literally never thought of that. You kind of get used to that, all debris after living here for a while. Come on, our house isn't that far from here. So, welcome to our home. I know it's not much, but feel free to make yourself comfortable. Oh, there it is. Here, we want you to have this. It's a feather. Oh, a feather. Oh, yeah, it's a sacred feather from the great prophet. Oh, yeah. She's this old lady our dad used to know. Her feathers can glow in the dark and she can see into the future. What? Something like that. She gave one of her feathers to her father before she died. Father wanted to pass this down as an heirloom, although it feels more fitting for you to have it. Are you sure? Totally sure. I think that's what Father would have wanted. Thank you. It's good to be home again. Oh, by the way, what happened to the sun? I lent it to someone in the ruins. She said she wanted to feel the sun before she... Oh, you must be talking about Maze. Is that her name? She's a powerful plant spirit. She used to protect the glen. Once the sun died, her health rapidly deteriorated. Oh, I'm glad you were able to find her in time. I think we might be already too late to save her. I know. But I'm glad she got to see the sun again. There's a clover symbol on the cover of this book. Hey, just like... Oh, my book? Gosh, I still need to finish studying it. Oh, my friend gave it to me for Solstice Day. He's the one who wrote it, actually. He's also the one who taught me how to read. Oh. I have a few more of his books around. room is full of dust and cobwebs. I hope the squares don't spread too fast. You said you had a couple other books around here. Okay, whatever. What's to the right? Hey! I saw you go into the courtyard, so I thought I'd tag along. Same. It's the courtyard. It's got water and stuff. It's a ball. It's mine. Doesn't bounce around as much as it used to, though.
When did you get there? Looks like you used to lead somewhere. Yeah, the sacred ground. Or no, fuck me. Why did I go deep for her? Yeah, sacred grounds. It's been a while since we went there. We don't have a way getting there now, remember? There isn't a boat and none of us can swim. And what's the sacred grounds? It's where our people are buried. Sometimes we go there to visit Mom. Well, her grave anyway. Oh.
Wait, how'd you get there? I thought you said there isn't a boat. Oh, our friend helps us. He has some sort of machine that allows him to fly. Sometimes he takes us along. But like I was about to say, we haven't seen him around for a while. I wonder when he'll come back. I wish we could go see Mom again. Come on, Lula. Let's go back to the courtyard now. Okay.
Sometimes I just don't like the musical shifts. It sounds fucking creepy.
Do you think I can... Hold on. Let me just... Nope. Doesn't work. How about... The light's gone out. Do you know what happened? No. You really, but, oh, what am I gonna do? It lit up again. Phew. She's gone. Oh, there's something on the ground here. Looks like a kernel of corn. She must have left it behind. It's a seed apparently left behind by Maze. Oh! Almost missed it. Maze. This game's it's really fucking sad. I gotta say that. Let's fucking just go to bed. Yeah, take a nap. Alright, let's check out the wallpapers. Courtyard. Oh, I like that a lot. And that one too. Oh my god, I'm gonna keep this one. I like these guys. They're like bird people. That's cool. Themes. We got blue, cyan, green, yellow. I'm gonna stick with purple. Is there like a gallery thing? Wake, Dream One, Feather, Glen Reveal, Robot, sorry. Amber Pendant, Map of the World, Barrens, Door, Basement, Desktop, Wake. Let's read the friends' entries. A polite boy that leads a quiet life with his younger sister Alula in the ruins outside of town. He often has his hands full looking out for her and tends to worry when she's not around. Calamus spends most of his time fishing and foraging around the ruins and relies on his friend Magpie to trade for any goods that can't be scavenged. Though they don't have much in the way of luxuries, Calamus has a small collection of books gifted by an old friend that he likes to study when he gets a chance. Judging by the amount of progress he's made, however, those chances don't come very often. A cheerful, excitable young girl. She lives in the ruins under the care of her older brother Calamus. Too young to remember much of what the world was like before the sun was lost, Alula is optimistic and thrilled to be helping the Messiah on their special quest. When Alula isn't busy exploring every nook and cranny the ruins has to offer, she can usually be found helping out her big brother or playing around the courtyard near their home. A benevolent and powerful plant spirit, acting as a sort of guardian for the glen, the last of her kind, her life force has slowly dwindled in the absence of the sun's light. After all of these cold, hungry years, her only wish is to see the sun once more. An easygoing merchant and purveyor of fine goods. Fine, in this case, mostly meaning colorful and or shiny. Still, it's always a good idea to check what's in stock. He might have just what you've been looking for. The shop operates on barter, however, so be prepared to give up something Magpie deems interesting enough for a trade. Magpie used to have a much more impressive collection until his shop was tragically lost to the sinking ground, forcing Magpie to flee in the wagon that's now his home. Calamus and Alula are some of Magpie's best customers, finding all sorts of curiosities lost in the ruins. And then there should be profit bot. Yep. Extreme bartering. I could have gotten extreme bartering. I'm pissed. Well, this is where I'm going to end it for today. I figure leave more for it tomorrow. A lot more exploring and stuff. But yeah, this is a really fun game. I like it a lot more than I thought I would, honestly. But yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait. One more time before I leave. Yeah, I don't own any of this stuff. I give all credit to the people who developed the game, and they did a really good job. And tomorrow we'll play more. I don't know if we'll finish it. I don't know how long this game is, but we'll see. Until then, though, see ya.